U.S. leaders seem to believe that if you repeat something over and over again, it becomes the truth. Take a listen to Nikki Haley, the U.S. ambassador to the United Nations, defending Trump's recent Jerusalem move, which caused violence and chaos throughout the region.
We are living in the reality that Jerusalem is the capital of Israel.
We clearly disagree.
C'est une décision regrettable.
This is a regrettable decision.
Jerusalem is the capital of Israel.
This decision will open the gates of hell.
It's the right thing to do. It is absolutely the right thing to do. Jerusalem is the capital of Israel.
These decisions are unhelpful to the prospects for peace in the region.
The announcement has the potential to send us backwards to even darker times.
We are living in the reality that Jerusalem is the capital of Israel. When both parties recognize reality, peace comes.
Repeating mantras happens to be a thing in Washington, D.C., especially when it comes to controversial foreign policy decisions. Take a listen to the no regime change, just a no-fly zone mantra that we heard regarding the Libyan intervention.
The Security Council has responded to the Libyan people's cry for help. This council's purpose is clear: to protect innocent civilians.
The task that I assigned our forces to protect the Libyan people from immediate danger, broadening our military mission to include regime change, would be a mistake.
Pretty soon, NATO cruise missiles were flying in order to back up fighters armed by Western countries. Then, eventually, the country's leader, Muammar Gaddafi, was brutally executed. Here's Hillary Clinton retelling her version of the events.
Yes, we came, we saw, he died.
And then there was that whole weapons of mass destruction routine performed at the United Nations by Colin Powell. He even brought props.
Less than a teaspoonful of dry anthrax in an envelope shut down the United States Senate in the fall of 2001. Iraq declared 8,500 liters of anthrax.
We have no ambition in Iraq except to remove a threat.
So the weapons of mass destruction weren't actually there, and now Iraq was left in shambles.
The main reason we went into Iraq at the time was we thought he had weapons of mass destruction. It turns out he didn't.
Well, Bush was forced to admit that he was wrong about Iraq, but Nikki Haley is certain there will be no retractions about Jerusalem.
It will move the peace process forward, and I'll come back and tell you I told you so.
Now, if any of that peace Nikki Haley is promising ever shows up, it's certainly going to make people across the globe quite delighted. But until then, it looks like simply saying things doesn't make them so. Caleb Maupin, RT, New York.